You hear palliative care and you think end of life, right? So I was really scared. I was like, what do they know? Why do I need to go? What about my children?
Tina Valiers is a Port Coquitlam mother of 2 who's taking us on her journey. Previously, she told us about her diagnosis with stage 3 cancer to the devastating realization that one by one, no treatment would reverse the course of the disease. Now Tina is pleading with us to reevaluate our ideas about palliative care. When you were first told that it was time to look at palliative care, what went through your mind?
What went through my mind is that they know something that I don't know and that I'm not going to come home. As we were going up to the palliative care unit, you know, I was like hyperventilating and really anxious and kind of sad and scared and didn't know what to expect. And we got off the elevator. You know, the nurses were like amazing. They guided me in. Everyone was really quiet. You know, they were very welcoming and very caring.
The team here at Surrey Memorial Hospital discovered Tina's deteriorating condition was because her body was becoming toxic from taking high doses of opioids prescribed to her to manage pain. A discovery she says saved her life.
I would have died. I would have died from opioid toxicity, absolutely.
While in the palliative care unit, her treatment plan was changed. Tina's body was no longer toxic and was in much less pain. She was now being discharged from a place she thought she'd never leave, a place everyone told her to avoid at all costs. Did you get a sense that your physicians had the same assumptions about palliative care that you did?
Yes. Yeah. My GP is amazing. Like, I've had him for 12 years and I would never want anyone else. But he had sort of the same outlook. And even my sister and my mom's doctors had the same outlook, and sometimes even more grim. You know, they were basically like, she's going into palliative care. She's not coming home.
Palliative care has really shifted its focus. So originally it started from a basis of what most people would think is more hospice level care.
Dr. Shalini Nair is one of the doctors who treated Tina. She says times have changed and what it means to be palliative has evolved dramatically. Dr. Nair says the old stigma, however, is tough to crack, not just among patients, but also others in the medical community.
Absolutely. So our definition is to take patients at any time in their trajectory that they need us, knowing that they have a long-term or chronic illness. I generally try to see patients more aggressively in the last 3 years of life, which is very different, I think, than what anyone would have thought about palliative care earlier.
Do you worry that there are people out there who are dying or will die because they and their physicians are reluctant to go to palliative care?
Yeah. Yeah.
Next time, Tina tells us what life is like now that she's returned home and back in what she calls mom mode.